Christmas Creek. Henry Kendall. Phantom streams were in the distance, mocking lights of lake and pool, ghosts of trees of soft green luster, groves of shadows deep and cool. Yea, some devil ran before them, changing skies of brass to blue, setting bloom where curses planted, where grass blade never grew. 6 there were, and high above them glared a walled and wizened sun, 90 leagues from where the waters of the singing valleys run. There before them, there behind them, was the great, stark, stubborn plain, where the dry winds hiss forever, and the blind earth moans for rain. Ringed about by tracks of furnace, 90 leagues from stream and tree, 6 there were, with wasted faces, working northwards to the sea. Ah, the bitter, hopeless desert! Here these broken human wrecks trod the wilds, where sand of fire is with the spiteful spinifex, toiled through spheres that no bird knows of, where with fiery emphasis hell hath stamped its awful mint mark deep on everything that is. Toiled and thirsted, strove and suffered. This was where December's breath as a wind of smiting flame is on weird, haggard wastes of death. This was where a withered moon is, and the gleam of weak, wan star, and a thunder full of menace sends its mighty voices far. This was where black execrations, from some dark tribunal hurled, set the brand of curse on all things in the morning of the world. One man yielded, then another, then a lad of 19 years reeled and fell, with English rivers singing softly in his ears. English grasses started round him, then the grace of Sussex Lee came and touched him with the beauty of a green land by the sea. Old world faces thronged about him, old world voices spoke to him. But his speech was like a whisper, and his eyes were very dim. In a dream of golden evening, beaming on a quiet strand, lay the stranger till a bright one came and took him by the hand. England vanished. Died the voices. But he heard a holier tone, and an angel that we know not led him to the lands unknown. 6 there were, but 3 were taken. 3 were left to struggle still. But against the red horizon flamed a horn of brindled hill. But beyond the northern skyline, past a wall of steep austere, lay the land of light and coolness in an April-colored year. "Courage, brothers!" cried the leader. "On the slope of yonder peak there are tracts of herb and shadow, and the channels of the creek." So they made one last great effort, hauled their beasts through brake and briar, set their feet on spurs of furnace, grappled spikes and crags of fire, fought the stubborn mountain forces, smote down naked, natural powers, till they gazed from thrones of morning on a sphere of streams and flowers. Out behind them was the desert, glaring like a sea of brass. Here before them were the valleys, fair with moonlight-colored grass. At their backs were haggard waste lands, bickering in a wicked blaze. In their faces beamed the waters, marching down melodious ways. Touching was the cool, soft luster over laps of lawn and lea, and majestic was the great road morning made across the sea. On the sacred day of Christmas, after 7 months of grief, rested 3 of 6 who started, on a bank of moss and leaf, rested by a running river, in a hushed, a holy week. And they named the stream that saved them, named it fitly Christmas Creek.